Hey guys, I'm back to make another video. So this is going to be much more of a serious video, to be honest. I just want to sit here and just kind of talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind recently that's been like gnawing away at my insides. I need to tell somebody, so you guys get to be the one that I tell. Don't you feel special? So basically, as you probably could tell by the title, I just entitled this Finding Out Who You Are. This video idea came around because my friend wrote me a letter about some really deep personal stuff that I'm not going to share, but I'm just going to share with you the very last paragraph. This is the paragraph that got to me, that really bothered me for a couple of, it's bothered me. He gave it to me like 4 days ago or whatever, and it's really been like gnawing away at me. So I really need to talk about it and get this off my chest before I explode. So I'm just going to read you the last paragraph. There is one thing I want from you. I want you to find out who you are. My intention is not to insult you, I just believe that you don't know who you are. Once you find out who you are, you will truly be living. This really bothered me because I know he says he's not trying to insult me, but he kind of did. Like, it kind of hurt a little bit. I was like, basically he's like, it seems like to me that he's telling me that he doesn't think that I know who I am. Like, I'm acting like someone else. And I'm like, no, I'm me. It's what happens. Like, I live my life just like everybody else does. And like, I don't, in my personal opinion, I mean there's other people that probably have different opinions to me, but in my personal opinion, I think that you don't find who you are. You grow into who you are. Like, I don't think who you are is a physical thing that you can like grab and have. Like, you just kind of stumble across it one day and it's there. In my mind, who you are as a person is what you turn into. It's the life experiences that you have, the people that you meet, the, like, all these things, your thoughts and how you mature, and like, that shapes who you are as a person, and like, it's who you are. Like, you don't find who you are, you grow into it. Like, you become who you are. Like, so, I don't really understand, like, what he's trying to get at, to be honest, because I personally think that I am who I am because I am. I dress the way that I do, I look the way that I want because that's who I am. That's what I believe I should look like because I like it. I would even go as far as saying, like, you spend your entire life trying to find out who you are as a person. Like, I don't think by the time you hit 21, because you're matured, that's who you're gonna be for the rest of your life. That's not, no. I think you spend your entire life finding out who you are, and then when you're old and grey, you can kind of think back and be like, yeah, that's how much I changed from the time when I was 16 to when I was 30 to when I was 50 to now when I'm like 80 or 90. Like, I think you change throughout your entire life, and you just kind of find out who you're meant to be just by going through life, just kind of by seeing where life takes you. Just kind of do what you think is right and just kind of go with it. Does this make any sense? This video is either gonna make a lot of sense or it's gonna be me babbling on about nothing and it's just gonna be a whole bunch of gibber blech. Like, again, like, I really truly do believe that you create who you are. Like, I create the image that I have, but that's not who I, like, I mean it is who I am because like I dress differently than most people. Not differently, like I dress, I'm wearing like brand name clothes right now, but like, I don't know, I try and be different than everybody else because that's just who I am. Like, deep inside me, there's this thing that's like, you have to be different than everyone else because everyone else is boring. And I fully agree. I fully take that by the horns, like, and I'm like, yes, I agree. The majority of people that are like everyone else are boring, and I don't want to be like that. I want to be different. I want to be special in my own way. I mean, I know everyone is special, but I like being extra special, you know? Just that little extra bit weird or unique or whatever you want to call it. This is where the video's gonna get really like psychological and deep, guys. I was thinking about it, and if you're using the excuse that you have to find who you are, in my mind that must mean that you don't like who you are already. Because if you don't like, if I like who I am, so why would I want to find myself? Why would I want to find something that's probably going to make me change? I don't want to change. I like who I am. So in my mind, if you're trying to find something, to find yourself, it's probably because you don't like who you are already. And I mean, there's no reason not to like who you are. Like, I mean, if there's changes you want to make, if you've made bad choices and you want to change that, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Do, by all means, make those changes, but don't hate yourself for it. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody has bad days where they make bad decisions that they shouldn't have made, but it happens. It happens to everybody. So don't hate yourself for it and throw yourself at the ground because of it. Like, you have to like who you are. If you don't like who you are, then, I mean, by all means you can change, but don't change just because you, just because. Have a real reason to want to change. Don't just change and be like everybody else, because that's boring. You have to be your own individual person, because that's how you were made to be. You were made to be individual, not someone else. Not to change to be yourself, because that's not yourself. If you have to change in any way to be someone different, you're changing to be someone different. You're not changing to be yourself. So, I mean, in my mind, you cannot change. Like, you can't find yourself. You already are yourself. You just grow into it. Your life changes. Things happen. So your experiences and friends and people around you change who you are and shape who you are, basically. Like, they shape you as a person. So, yeah, I guess. I mean, like, again, I'm happy with who I am, so I don't want to change to be somebody else. Because in my mind, changing to be someone else would be failing. It would be failing at my life, because I'm leaving me behind and being somebody else. And I don't want to do that. I like me. Me as a person, as a thing, is good. So I don't want to change and leave who I am behind so I can be somebody else. That's gonna be the main message to this video. See, it got psychological and it got deep, just like I told you. But yeah, I guess that's enough of me ranting and rambling for a little while. Give this video a like if you enjoyed my rambles, if they made any sense to anybody, and leave a comment in, down there if you agree, disagree, have your own thoughts, because I would love to hear them. I'm always one for a good debate. So yeah, leave those in the comments below, and subscribe down here somewhere if you want to see more of my videos in the future, because there's lots of videos coming, which is always exciting. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!